Good morning, Satish Nair here. We'll be talking about infrastructure, the infrastructure required for the Olympics to actually work. Now, I have in front of me three people, JP, Inie, and Ronan. Now, JP, you're rather keen on the Olympics, aren't you?
Yes, I'm Satish.
Okay, I wonder if you'd like to answer this question. Are we going to get there on time?
We are indeed. I think you find that the Olympic Stadium is well ahead of schedule, and there have been some minor complications with some of the other stadia and where they'll be staged or where they'll be put, but I'm fully confident that in the next 4 years we'll establish the ground.
Selfish question, if I may. I'm rather alarmed at the rumours that the media centre may not be built at all.
These are unfounded as of now, but there have been some minor complications, as I say, but I'm fully confident that the government and the ODA we will.
I beg your pardon, the ODA?
The Olympic Delivery Authority.
Oh, so they're into midwifery. Oh, I'm sorry, you have to provide them background.
That's fine.
The ODA meaning the Olympic Delivery Authority to you, chaps?
Yes, to the plebs. I've got their full backing that they will have the media centre up and ready for 2012. There you go.
I understand you're a very close friend of Sebastian Coe, Lord Coe that is, and of the others. Have you spoken to him recently about delivery?
In fact, I've got a text from him this morning saying everything's going fine, so there's no need to worry.
Marvellous. Well, you heard it on this programme. Do put it about. Now, what do you think? Are we going to get there on time?
Well, I can only go by what I've heard through the press and through official sources, and I'm obviously encouraged to hear the news that. I
beg your pardon. Are you for it or against it?
I'm really in the middle. I think you'll find if you check the notes.
Yes, as a resident of Hackney, you're the Hackney resident who can speak for the local guys.
I actually don't live in Hackney. Attributing me to a certain area of London is quite unfair. I think you'll find I'm a former athlete who grew up in Cambridge, and yes, and you really should move on to Ronan.
My dear, having been moved on very pleasantly, my dear Ronan, are you for it or against it?
Absolutely against the whole thing.
Glad to hear it. Would you like to enlarge?
Well, absolutely. Looking at Britain's past background on kind of actually delivering projects, we can look at examples like the Millennium Dome, which has actually been totally overrun, overspent, and absolutely a white elephant. So what I'm thinking of the Olympics is going to be in exactly the same way. The government has a past record of failure, and this is just going to be in the long line of it.
Can I just comment on that and just say, fair enough, the government may have made a mistake with a dome, but it's a flourishing corporate place now that that people are enjoying very much so, and I think we've learned from those mistakes.
I would interrupt there. After 6 years, I've literally had your word there. After 6 years, I've actually made it into the O2 Arena, but actually it's taken a very long time and many millions of public money. So I think the Olympics is going to be in exactly the same way, and I really will not be paying my council tax or any tax for this.
Can't pay, won't pay. Now, do you have a view to sort of, sweeten the waters here?
Well,
Would you mind, as the sort of voice of reason, pouring some oil upon burning waters?
Well, thank you for calling me the voice of reason, and I obviously am. But I'd like to say that the Dome was an unfortunate arts event that didn't really sort of pull off, and right now, as we're seeing with concerts being held there and various events, it's going to flourish into a very sort of a key factor in London, and I think that this Olympics is something that's completely different. We haven't had the Olympics in London since 1948, I think. It's been quite a long time, and I think you'll find that this Olympics will bring the city together in a way that we don't know, and any money spent on it and any money spent on the infrastructure will be...
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. A final, just a quick question to each one. Who would you like to see as a Prime Minister receiving the world at large when they arrive here in 2012? And hopefully you'll say not Gordon Brown.
I wouldn't possibly like comments on that, but I would say that whoever it is, so long as they welcome all the people from all over the world to enjoy the Olympics in our capital city, I'll be happy with that.
So anybody, as long as it's not Gordon Brown. Thank you very much.
I'm an Olympic bronze medalist. I possibly couldn't comment on the politics. I don't know.
I see you don't mix politics and the rest of it, so quite unreal then. How about you?
Britney Spears.
Oh.